Hi, everybody. Today we are going to work on pages 8 and 9 in the Essential Elements book. So go ahead and get your book, turn to page 8, grab your cello, pull the end pen out, and get a metronome. And my metronome is set to 70. Okay, so we have already introduced the fingers, right? So fourth finger is G, third finger is F sharp, first finger is E, and then you have open D. How are you doing memorizing those? Okay. If I pointed to a note in the music, could you choose the correct finger instantly? Okay. Make sure you're practicing that. Make sure that you're memorizing those 4 notes so that you can read the music accurately and quickly. So today we're just going to take those 4 notes and mix it up into different, more complicated combinations. So nothing particularly new today. We're just doing songs that are just slightly more difficult. So let's start with hopscotch. Go ahead and get your fingers centered on the tapes. Okay, make sure your elbow is slightly elevated. Don't let your elbow sag too far down. Okay, make sure you're on your fingertips. Thumb behind my middle finger. Okay, hopscotch. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest. Okay, next one, morning dance, number 18. Between measure 1 and measure 2, you have to go from 0 fingers to 4 fingers. So make sure that you're hovering, okay, stay close. That way when you go from the first measure to the second measure, it's easy to get all 4 fingers down quickly. Beginning, morning dance. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat. Okay, and feel free to pause the video at any time. Make sure that you practice these. Okay, don't do them just once with me. You want to pause the video and do lots of repetitions. Okay, rolling along. Rolling along actually starts on F sharp, our first song that starts on F sharp. Here we go, number 19. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 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 Okay, next one, number 20. Now, in 20, Good King Wenceslas, you have this bracket underneath the music going from the first measure to the second measure. Do you see that bracket? What that means is you are going to make a tunnel with your fingers. So my fingers are on the D string, all 4 fingers down. And without picking my fingers up, I'm going to pluck the A string. So essentially, I made a tunnel through here where I can keep my fingers on the D string, but play the A string. Okay, so see if you can do the A string. Then practice going back and forth without picking your fingers up. Okay. If you're touching the A string with the finger, it'll sound like this. Right? It won't work. So you have to really get on the tips of your fingers, bring your elbow up nicely, make sure that none of the fingers are touching the A string. Okay, so in Good King Wenceslas, when you get to that bracket, you're going to keep your fingers down, pluck the A string without picking those fingers up. Okay, let's do it. Good King Wenceslas. Don't forget to repeat from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Repeat. Rest. 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 Okay, next one. Seminole chant. Nothing particularly new here. They are practicing skipping from 4 to 1, a G to E. There's a lot of that, so watch out for that. Here we go. Beginning Seminole chant. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Repeat. Rest. Rest. Okay, last one for the day. Lightly row. This song you will definitely need to pause the video, practice it in small sections, lots of repetition, nice and slow. You can pencil in some finger numbers if you need to, but definitely want to practice this one on your own before you try and play it with me. It's a little bit challenging. Okay, so now that you've practiced it a bunch, let's try it together. Lightly row. So I'm making a tunnel. I have my third finger on the D string, but my first note is open A. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 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 Okay, so these songs are obviously a little more difficult. Please make sure that you watch this video multiple times, and you're going to have to put in probably a little bit more practice time on these songs than the ones on pages 6 and 7. So make sure you do that. Let me know if you have any questions.